Solving systems of inequalities by graphing using a graphing calculator. Those of you who have a newer model, which is TI-84 plus CE, please go to this YouTube video as your keystrokes are much easier than what we have over here. This is really for the older models, the TI plus Silver Edition. And let's go ahead and start. In order to do these problems, we need to use the Apps button here. So let's go to Apps. And then you have to find inequality that ends with a Z. All right, and then we're going to enter. It's going to call up the program. We're going to press enter again. And what we're going to do is we're going to create this inequality. So to do that, we're going to use one of these options. And what you have to do is you have to press alpha, and then you have to press the button right underneath that picture. So we're going to do alpha, and then we're going to press greater than. So press the trace button, and that's going to give you the greater than. Go arrow over, and we're going to press 2x subtract 4. Now let's go down. We're going to go right on top of the equal sign, and we're going to press alpha, and we want greater or equal. So press the graph button, and that'll switch it. And then we're going to write negative 0.5x plus 3. Now we don't know what state the window is, so we're going to press zoom, and we're going to go to standard screen, which is 6, and it's going to graph the first one, which is a dotted line, the second, which is a solid line, and we're going to get this intersection. So this is the solution. If you need to find what this point is where they cross, you can press this point trace, which is alpha, and then you press the middle button zoom, and it'll give you this point of intersection. Okay, let's go down to our next option here, and I'm going to go to y equals, and I'm going to go to the right, clear, down, and I'm going to clear. I'm going to go up. Now this says still greater than, so I can leave that there. This will be negative 2x plus 5. Let's go down. And this is still a greater than or equal, parentheses, negative 1 divided by 4, parentheses, x, and then minus 6. All right, let's go ahead and press graph, see what we get. That's our first line inequality. Our second inequality, looks like we can't see this part very well, so I'm going to go to the window. I want to see more x's, so I'll go over to 15. And I want to see more y, negative y, so I'm going to write negative 15, and then I'm going to press graph, and you can see I get more of this quadrant here. And now I can see that this represents a solution where they all crossed, and if I want to find this point of intersection, it's alpha, and then the middle button, and it'll give me that point. Okay, I'd like you to stop the screencast and see if you can graph these and get this as your answer. I'd like you to stop the screencast, put this in, and see if you can get this as your answer. Okay, now let's try to create the triangle formed by these inequalities. So I'm going to go back to y equal, and you can see this says y is less than or equal, so I'm going to press alpha less than or equal to. I'm going to go over, clear, and I'm going to write 3 take away x. Now that's a greater or equal, so that's okay. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to clear. I'm going to put the number 3, and then it says x is greater or equal to. So I don't have any x's. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go all the way over, and then I'm going to arrow up until I highlight this x equals, and then I'm going to press enter. And so now I have an x equal option. I want x greater or equal to negative 5, so I'm going to press alpha, graph to get that greater or equal, and then I'm going to get negative 5. So I've graphed 2 y inequalities, 1 x inequality. I'm going to press zoom because I know I changed the screen on the last one. I'm going to go standard, and I'm going to take a look at what goes on. So there's my first one. There's my horizontal, and you can see I have a triangular area right here. This is my triangular area where they all meet right here. So I can press alpha, and then I can press zoom, and it'll start giving me my points. Now that's one of the points, 0, 3, and then I can press left arrow, and then I get negative 5, 8, which is one of my other answers. And then I can go down. Well, I'm getting that one again. And here we get the negative 5, 3, which is our other corner of the triangle. Alright, let's go down and we'll try it once again. Alright, so I'm going to go to y equals, and I have the y equals is, now I need to solve this one. So this one is going to be y is less than or equal opposite of x plus 2. Now I have a less than or equal already here, so I'm going to go over, I'm going to clear opposite of x plus 2, and then I have a greater or equal right over here, so I'm going to clear, and this is going to be x minus 2. And now I want an inequality with x's, so I'm going to go all the way over and then up and then enter, and I want a greater or equal, but this time it's going to be negative 2. Okay, and I can go ahead and graph, and I'm going to get this graph, and here's my triangular area right over here. So I'm going to press alpha, zoom, and I'm going to get 2, 0, which that was one of the answers. I'm going to do left arrow, and I'm going to get negative 2, 4, which is right over here. And then I'm going to go down, and it looks like, here we go, I finally got it, negative 2, negative 4, which is my last option.